Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Define on TikTok Live with myself, Caitlin. I am here today to host our weekly Plan With Me session. We do these every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern right here on TikTok Live. And we will use this time together to go over different ways to set up your week, add in our calendar, and other to-dos into our weekly spread. I am using our Define Planner, the 2026 start. The mid-year start. And every Friday in our TikTok stories, I host a poll where you all vote between two options as to which theme you want to see. So this week, the winner was Winter Wonderland. So we are going to be doing Winter Wonderland theme today. And good morning, everyone. Good morning, Betsy. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Spooky. I'm thinking about you. Jenna, how was your trip? I'm going to start off with our goal planning. I did have the flip calendar up, and I'll add this quote into the Monday morning box because I really like it, and it aligns with a lot of things that we want to focus on this week. So I went ahead and pinned that if you're all looking for an opportunity to shift your mindset and the tone for each day. Oh my gosh, your trip was amazing. What was your favorite part? Did you do a lot of relaxing? Was there like a little adventure at all? Oh my gosh, you're right. Wait, Spooky. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm honored that we get to be on here with you today. Thank you for showing up. We're going to add in your birthday first. Let me grab my accountability stickers. Hey, little you. I'm just going to go ahead and grab... Oh, actually, I really want to use this one for the variety sheet. Good morning, Grains. Oh, my gosh, Spooky. Okay, wait, let me just flip back. I had not looked at the birthdays yet. The 26 Spookies. Yes, okay. You went scuba diving? That's so cool. Oh, that's incredible. Let's do the pink one today next to Spookies. Okay. And then... You know what we're going to do? In honor of Spooky, we're going to do this little box as polka dots. Perfect. I cannot believe it's already the 26th. That time flew. I feel like we were just setting up for January 1st together. I'm so glad. Yes. I love this. Okay. Perfect. Are you doing anything today, Spooky, or what are you up to for your birthday? I know it's a little sad time. And then I'm also going to add in our goals. So this week, it's the health and wellness. It's our last week of focusing on this. We'll see what February allows us to focus on. But I have a really cute idea for how we're going to do the boxes for our goals in alignment with the winter theme. I thought it would be cute to do little, what do you call these? I feel like you guys told me the name of these one time and I cannot remember. This one right here. The little like snow caps. So I'm going to draw. You're snowed in, so you're chilling at home today. Cozy and comfy. You deserve that, Spooky. So we're going to start over here with adding in the little snow caps. And this is going to represent our goals. So when we are doing things in alignment, you'll be able to see them through the little snow cap doodles. And I liked that it also had a little bit like that. You can see that little dot coming down to look like it's falling. And then we'll just write health and wellness. And I'm going to do it in this blue. Actually, let's do it in a pastel blue. So this is soda blue. And I'm just going to write health and wellness. And then we're just going to take a gray and go like this. Here we go. And just outline it. And then in the bottom two boxes, we're going to do a similar look. So it'll also be that ice cap theme. And this month, we are focusing on establishing a consistent routine. So that is what our monthly action item is. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the ice cap again. Just like so. What I like about the ice caps is they don't have to look any certain way. There's no right or wrong here. And then establish a consistent routine. Now, the reason I didn't write health and wellness routine is because that is the pathway. So I already know that this is a consistent routine within that focus. And I'm not sure how much space I'll need, so I'm just going to start writing right here. So establish a consistent, and I'll need one more line, which is what I thought I might, but I wasn't sure. Perfect. And then we will break down this goal to see, okay, if this is my focus for the month, what can I do this week to help me get there? And for this, we have been focusing on a certain type of routine, and that is our evening routine. And I'm really happy with the progress we've been making on this. So I'm going to actually carry it over one more time. And that is going to be walk an audiobook. And for this, I'm actually going to do it with little check boxes. So I'm going to write this one. We're just going to do a little thinner line. Walk plus audiobook. Good morning, Angela. How are you? How was your weekend? The next thing is also going to be adding in journaling. Continuing that nightly. And I'm so excited because I just got to announce on Friday our February One More Chapter Book Club pick. So if you missed that announcement, I'm so excited, you guys. Thursday, February 26th is our author spotlight. And we are reading All Superheroes Need PR by Elizabeth Stevens. Oh, that is weird, Angela. Hopefully it was just a fluke and a one-time thing. If not, you could always turn off the notifications and then just turn them back on. Sometimes that works. This is going to be an author spotlight month. So for One More Chapter Book Club, we actually have the privilege of having Elizabeth Stevens join us. So she will be joining us for this discussion, which is so cool. Oh, your phone is acting up? It could also be TikTok. You never know. I think I might have seen that there was some people are having trouble yesterday, so you never know if it's carrying over. Always a glitch in the matrix, right? And then this will be reading, because I've been liking reading before bed and doing the no screens at around 9 o'clock. And when I say no screens, I mean I put my phone away. So at around 9 o'clock, I hit the focus mode and just prioritize putting the phone away. Amazing. Then we're going to color in the little icicles, the snow caps. Are you guys doing the Winter Wonderland theme, or are you doing something else? I cannot believe it's almost February. This is the last week of January. We want to end it on a good note. Let's do this. So before we go ahead and add into our weekly calendar, I have 2 things I really want to do. I want to add in the flip calendar. You're doing an eyeball theme? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. Shonda's also doing Winter Wonderland. Yes, TikTok. Okay, that's good to know, Jenna. Thank you. Not great, Angela. It is very snowy. How is your weather? I'm going to add this actually to the Sunday morning box. I think that's where I want it to go. How do I want it to look is a great question. Joy is not in things, it's in us. Freezing here in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's so cold out there. Oh, the ice. That's like the worst part. Good morning, Cindy. Oh my gosh, Jill, you're in Florida in shorts? Stop that. I can't. That sounds so nice. I'm going to do little snowflakes, I think, in the background. So first, let me just write the quote. Or let me draw the snowflakes. We're going to do them in, ooh, I have a blue glitter pen. That'll be perfect for this. So we are going to do our snowflake. Just like this. Nothing too crazy, because I really want the emphasis to be on the quote that says, joy is not in things, it is in us. Which I love that. And then we can also add, do I want to? Yes, this is a Winter Wonderland theme. Jill, you know what I was thinking? I was wondering about how that would work for people like you who are in Florida, if you'd want to do a Winter Wonderland theme. So I'm happy to hear that you are. Oh my word. Your layover was in Miami and it was 40 degrees that day and they had the air conditioning on. Oh my gosh. What a different place. That's hilarious. And then I'm just going to go like this and add a little dots. Wait, that's so cute. Okay. You're from New Jersey and you miss the winter. You know what? It's one of those things where if you grow up with it and you leave it, sometimes you miss it and sometimes you'll never want to look back. So it's so funny to hear the different perspectives, and it's really, I don't know, it's kind of refreshing. It's nice to hear that you do miss it a little bit, because you kind of take it for granted when you're in it for so long. And then you had to buy washi tape that's winter themed because of this snowstorm. Wait, that's perfect, Karina. Karina, you're going to have to send it to us. I want to see how it comes out. You can just send us your planner spread directly on TikTok. You never want to look back. I grew up in Oklahoma and I'm glad I live in Vegas now. See? That's exactly what I mean. Everyone has such a different feeling towards it. Hello, Belle. Happy Monday. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dane. Hey, Dane. Let me go ahead and pin this next. So this is this one right here. We have one soft bound left. We have a few spirals. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the spiral version for you, Dane. This is our defined planner. Yes, Winter Wonderland. We're reframing it, okay? Instead of an icy, cold day, we're calling it Winter Wonderland. Putting a happy touch on it. Oh, have you tried habit stacking, Karina? Because that is the thing I recommend most for anyone who's ever struggling with consistency. It's showing it's this tool where you pair up something that you want to be consistent with something you already do every day. So my best example is something that personally worked for me. I never skip my morning cup of coffee and my afternoon cup of coffee. So if there is a habit, for example, you want to check your planner twice a day. For instance, like that's an example. I would recommend pairing it up with my morning cup of coffee and my afternoon cup of coffee. Because you are never going to forget to do that, to drink your coffee. So if you pair it up with that, it becomes second nature. Does that make sense? Another one could be for our routine. We've been trying to add in an audiobook to our walking. So if you're consistently going for your walk on a treadmill, but you want to add in an audiobook, that is another type of habit stacking. And it really works. It takes some time, but it becomes second nature. And then I'm just going to write the word us. Belle said, mine is nothing but ice. Oh, really? It's snowing right now. I think it started back up again. And then I'm just going to go over it like this. And then I'm going to add in our positive affirmation. I'm always curious as to what your affirmation is for the week. So let me know. You have a hard time because you have no habits. Okay. Is there something that you do every single day, Belle? Like one thing. Do you make your bed? Is there one thing that you do consistently? Do I have any videos on establishing morning and evening routines? I can make one, Grains. What would you like to see when it comes to it? Okay, those are two habits. Pair something up with it. It can also be, so sometimes, good morning, Patty, instead of looking at it as, I want to, let's say, for instance, you want to add in an audiobook, right? Well, you can't read and listen to an audiobook at the same time. But maybe I listen to the audiobook and then I read. Or let's do a different example because that's both reading, I realize. Yes, when you make your bed. It's sometimes the act of doing it even before you actually do that specific habit already. Good morning, Casey. So let's see. If, for instance, what's another example? What is another habit that you're trying to establish, you guys? Wait, what do you mean, Jenna? You read and listen together? Like you have two books going? Let me see. Okay, I'm going to pin the positive affirmations for a moment because I want to take a look at the one I want to add today. I know Sydney, you're going to have to let me know your affirmation. It's always so good. Oh, wow. I could not do that. That's wild. You listen to the same book and read it? Huh. Oh my gosh. That's so smart, Patty. See, that's perfect for habit stacking. To learn Italian, you're trying to do a lesson a day after dinner. You're taking that habit of dinner and you're pairing it on with something. I've never tried that. That's so cool, Jenna. That makes sense, like a follow along. Wow, it sounds like a lot of you have done this. This week, I wanted to look at our anxiety positive affirmation sticker sheet. Specifically, the one that's speaking to me is either let it go or my thoughts are powerful and focused. I'm thinking my thoughts are powerful and focused. So this is the one I'm going to do right now. And also, Belle, yes, I know I was wondering where you were for book club. So I'm just going to put this right here in our positive affirmation box. Perfect. And I like to highlight it. That's just a fun thing I do. You listen at Hyde's. Oh, wow. I never tried that, Jenna. That's something maybe I'll have to check out. Hey, join our book club. Oh my gosh. Okay. I dropped the book. So I host the One More Chapter book club once a month. And every other month is an author spotlight. And this month happens to be our author spotlight. So for February, we have the privilege of having the author, Elizabeth Stevens, join us for book club. So we are reading All Superheroes Need PR. So this will be Thursday, February 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm excited because once again, just to clarify, Elizabeth Stevens will be joining us. This TikTok event is all up and made, so you can go ahead and register too. That way you don't forget. And if you guys want to screenshot the book, go ahead. I also made a post about it, so if you want to check that out, feel free. I cannot wait for this one. So many good reviews. I can't wait to hear from the author too herself. And then what we're going to be doing is adding in our live schedule. Yay, Belle, putting it in your planner now. Please do. I cannot wait for this discussion. It's going to be so good. Then for our live schedule, I thought it would be cool to do, because again, we're doing a Winter Wonderland theme here today. But I actually thought for our live schedule, we would mix it up a little bit. I normally do it based off of the theme, but I thought maybe we'll do the purposeful planning stickers so we can write on them. So let's see. We're going to do it where... So this is the current live that I have, the plan with me. Again, we do this every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We set up our weekly planner together based off of a fun theme that you guys vote for on Fridays. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to write in this Pilot G2 pen. It's a dark blue color on the purposeful planning stickers that this is our live at 11 a.m. Eastern. I might have said 10. All of the times that you're going to see me write are in Eastern Standard. And I'm just actually going to put a check mark just because we're on here right now. Then tomorrow we have, and I'm going to do this one in a different color because this will be a journaling one. Every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we are doing our weekly journal with me. So same time tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. And our word, we do a different word each week. Next week's word, or this week's word already, that's crazy, is focus. So we are going to go like this. I'm going to write 11 o'clock. Journal with me. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to take, let's see, I'm thinking same set of stickers. We're going to grab this one, and this is a little, what would you call this? Like a pin one? You struggle with all the focus. Well, this will be perfect for you then, little you. The word is going to be focus. Yes, we had our first one last week. So last week it was at 12. This week and moving forward is in tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. Yes, they will, grains and mains. So every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern is our journaling session. It's kind of like a plan with me, only for journals. We'll do a theme each week. This week it will be focus at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Then, because it's almost February, you guys, we will be doing Wednesday. Nope, sorry, Thursday. Oh, I missed a live. Hold on. Jumping ahead of myself. I'm going to then take, because this will be a different type of live as well, 60-minute reading sprint tomorrow night. So I'm going to put it higher up. So we're going to go like this. Reading sprint. And every Tuesday night, I host our reading sprint where we read for an hour straight. I put on a nice playlist. We just vibe together. It's such a good time. Then Thursday, Angela, what type of journal do we need for the journaling class? Any journal you want. I will use our golden hour one. Good morning, Nakia. Yes, I hope you're staying warm as well. I will be using our golden hour one, and I have 2 tabs to section it off, inspiration and reflection. It is a guided journaling session. So let me just show you, for instance, last week, our word was reset, and I come with different prompts for us. I'll talk a little bit about each prompt, but I also give you time to write as well. So not like a reading sprint, it's guided journaling. And we'll try different journaling techniques as time goes on as well. Oh, that'll be a fun theme, Cindy, Harry Potter. And then Thursday, yay, Jenna. Wait, I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy that you're getting into journaling. Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we'll be doing our monthly reflection together because it is that time. So I'm calling this, we'll call this, I'm just going to write 11 o'clock. We'll write monthly reflection. And then Friday at 10 o'clock will be a February setup. I also like that these colors went with the winter theme. This one I'm just going to put higher up because this one will be at 10 o'clock on Friday. Okay. And if you guys, as I'm hosting these journaling sessions, if there's ever something that you want me to cover, let me know. I like these sessions to be really helpful for you all. That's what it's all about. It's all about this community. So just let me know if there's ever anything, a word that you would like. If you have any questions on how to come up with prompts, things like that. Sydney's affirmation for the week is based off of the Harry Potter theme, which is such a good one. I am magic, I am brave, and today bends in my favor. Wait, that's so good. Obsessed. Then what I like to do is I want to add in our to-do list on the side before really adding more doodles and adding to our morning, afternoon, and evening boxes. So for these, I like to use a red Pilot G2 pen, and I like to signify that it's a to-do with the red zebra mild liner. Red with color theory means urgency. So it really helps to signal, okay, this has to get done this week. I can't carry it over any longer. So for our to-do list, I like to flip back and just see if any of my work reminders or personal reminders need to become to-dos. Oh my gosh. Yes, Shorty, make sure you're following us. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you're here. So I really want to come up. I need to make in the back of my planner more of that theme. I don't know if I've done that yet, so I wanted to check if I have. I have. Okay, so I wanted to add in a few theme ideas. Okay, well, it was word search, and I was curious if any of you had any planner themes that you wanted me to add to my running list. So every Friday at every Friday in our TikTok story, I post a poll where we choose between 2 planner themes for the week, and that is what our doodles are based off of. So I was curious if you all had any suggestions that you wanted me to add. Right now I have board games, cookies, snow globe, word search. Music. And it's okay if they come in a little bit. I can always flip back here because I'm just going to mark off this page. Cakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me do this. Okay. We have terrariums. Okay, wait, are terrariums spiders? Oh, love letters. Okay, Cindy. So oh, okay, plants in jars, that I can do. Yes, absolutely. Hearts for Valentine's. All combined, like convo hearts, conversational hearts with the heart theme. Okay. And then I did not write terrarium yet. Terrarium. Okay. An aquarium. All the ums. So cute. I'm here for it. So that I can check off because I really did not want to forget. Did I even write it in? Hold on. Dance. Okay. I did not. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see. And then, Christy, I was just going to say, okay, I got a notification yesterday that you posted your photos, but then I went to find them and they weren't there. I couldn't decide if it was a glitch or what happened. But I'm glad you're back. Hey, Jillian. Then we have our work reminders and our personal reminders. These are going to be tasks that are less urgent, but you don't want to forget because there's so much thrown at us on a daily basis with to-dos, with reminders, and if you don't write it down, it won't get done. So this is going to be that designated spot for you. Often I will carry these over. So for instance, if I didn't do any of these, or you can see that one of those actually got pushed to a to-do. Okay, totally fair, Christy. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. Then, summer trip. Amazing. Hey, Jillian. Does it come in full size? So we sold out of our B5 planners, our mid-year planners, which will have that larger size again, the B5s, will be out around May. Right now, we only have left in stock our A5 planners. No, it's definitely not just you, Shorty. And then, what was the other thing? Oh. Perfect. Absolutely, Jillian. And then what we're going to do is add in, what I've been doing is adding in reminders in the evening boxes to do my evening routine. So what we're going to do is starting off with that. I'm just trying to think about the way I want this to look. Okay, we're going to do the little ice caps because that is what I'm going to signal as our evening routine. See how I did that over here? If we keep that consistent, then we're setting ourselves up for that success. So I'm going to do it in every box. And this one I did the full width. I might not do them all so they don't look too connected. This will keep it consistent and easier to recognize when we're looking at our planner. And it also keeps us in alignment with our theme of Winter Wonderland. And the only thing that I wanted to adjust, because the way that I did it last week that I noticed is like, I meant to check these off because I was actually pretty consistent, but the one thing I noticed was because I just wrote evening routine, if I check it off, it looks like I always did every single part of this. But there was I remember on Tuesday night, because it was our reading sprint, I really didn't feel like listening to an audiobook. So I did the rest of it, but I didn't do the audiobook. So I want to adjust it by doing this checklist in the evening boxes as well. Okay? I thought that was just a little change that I noticed that would strengthen our evening routine practice. So we're going to go like this. Actually, sorry, let me take this step back for a second, because there was one more thing I noticed is when I was doing the walking and the audiobook, I also wanted to recognize what days I was doing a yoga class, what days I was lifting a weight. So we're going to do this in a different manner because I was doing the evening routine. I'm combining the fitness with the health and wellness routine. So you'll see what I mean. Hey, Melissa. Yes, welcome back. I'm so happy that you can tune in today. So I know that might have been a little confusing. Let me just show it to you rather than try to tell you. using, so I thought it would be cute to do this little chairlift for our different workouts. So let me show you what I mean. Oh, your work schedule changed. So for instance, tonight I want to do a yoga class. So what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to draw that circle because that'll be part of the chairlift. And I know this is going to probably look more like a gondola, but I'm just going to call it a chairlift because I'm not sure. And we are going to go like this. Wait, this is so cute. Okay. Boom. Boom. Down. Perfect. And then this has 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll end up with 6 sides. So hexagon. And then, wait, that's so cute. Okay, love. I'll let that sit for a second and then I'll color it in. I'm just gonna color that in like that. Perfect, obsessed. We're gonna do this based off of our schedule. And I liked this little salmon color for it. Aw, thanks, Jenna. So I'm gonna write yoga here. Now, the way I want to set this up, why does it smear? So let me just, if you're, so sometimes when I'm using, it's only with like pastel colors that I sometimes notice they blend a little funny, and I don't want the black to end up all over the pink. This is a baby pink, so it's really light. So this, I don't want to just mix with that. And I'm just going to do that for all of them. When it's a darker highlighter, you won't have a problem. It's just with those pastels. Sometimes they're a little tricky. So I'm going to write in yoga. And then what I'm going to do is down here, I want to keep it consistent. So I'm going to do the evening routines. And we're going to go like this. 1. And I'm going to do the yoga, and then we'll do the walking pad. With the audiobook. So I'm not going to write that down here. Oh, hey, girly. Okay, yes, absolutely. I'll just go ahead and pin it for you. How's that? This one right here, we have, I think, 1 softbound left, but I went ahead and pinned the spiral for you all because I know we have more of those in here. Journal, reading, 9 o'clock, no phone. Then when I look at this tomorrow, this is a little gondola / chairlift. And this is going to symbolize when we're doing a yoga class / a workout. Whereas I know myself, and I know tomorrow tomorrow, the schedule is going to be more like this. I'm actually going to do it over here. This one is when I'll do the walking pad before the reading sprint, because there's no way I'm going to want to do it after. So knowing yourself is the key to making it successful and to building that consistency. So then I'll do the same one as I have in the box before. Journal, reading, 9 o'clock, no phone. What I like about this, and we'll see how I feel, is that it allows me to track actually each task rather than last week when I felt like I didn't know which days, if I was actually doing all of them or not, looking back. And then Wednesday night, I'm going to do, did I just put that? we're going to do the gondola again because ruler. I need to start putting things in front of me rather than throwing them to the side. The planner quote this week, let me read it. I don't know if it's going to be the same in the one that you're doing, Jenna, so maybe let me know. This one I'm seeing is, I cannot give you the formula for success, but I can give you the formula for failure, which is try to please everybody. Wait, that is so good. I really hope that's the one that yours is too. Okay. Yes. Oh, it is so good. Wow, I think I needed that today. Sydney loves it too. Ugh. I'm telling you guys, sometimes the quotes, you would think that like we picked them based because we knew exactly what you were going through that week, you know? Yes, absolutely. I cannot give you the formula for success, but I can give you the formula for failure, which is try to please everybody. Oh, Nakia, I've been doing this for so long now. I feel like you really start to know what works for you. Thank you. Wow, that was really good, Jenna. I'm glad you pointed that one out. I always tell people my maiden name with the attitude, but my married name. Wait, what's up, Cindy? Sorry, I'm not following. And so, for instance, if I'm doing the yoga sculpt, yeah, don't be sorry. You're good. I just want to make sure I get it. If I'm doing that this day, I know I'm not going to want to do the walking pad, and that's okay. So then I'm just going to do the rest of the routine this day. Oh, Nakia, that's so cute. And so I know this is a little bit of a repetition here, but oh my gosh, no, you guys can do it. Yes, so I actually use the I think I can say it. I use Core Power. I use their on-demand version, so they have different levels of yoga. And so on days where I want to add the weights and make it a little more challenging, I'll use the yoga sculpt. Whereas on a day like tonight when I kind of more want still that faster flow, I'll do a C2 class. So I should probably write C2 yoga. And they even do like mindful meditation. I'm obsessed with it. It's my favorite thing ever. Your maiden name comes with the attitude, but my married name got rid of the people pleaser in me and comes with backup. Wait, I love that. Yes, Cindy. No, so it's not on YouTube. You do have to pay for it. But it's honestly it's not that it's really in comparison to all the classes and stuff, it's not that expensive. I only do the on-demand portion as well. So yes, it's an app. So it's called Core Power, and I do the Core Power on demand. I love it. It's my favorite thing. I've been doing it forever. I fell off of it because I kind of forgot that they had the online, and then I picked it up again 2 weeks ago, and I've been loving it. So I've really been sticking to that. So you got to find what works. Yes, Spooky. Always do the polka dots. Oh my gosh, please do, Jenna. I think you'll love it. I always recommend it to everyone. I'm like, this is my favorite thing ever. Thursday night. You got to know yourself. Thursday nights, I tend to get a little tired, but I don't want to let that stop me. So we're going to adjust. And I'm going to do a slower yoga on Thursday because I've really been enjoying moving my body consistently. Hey, Mary. So our mid-years will be out in around May, and those will start in August. We also have an undated format if you would like to just dive in whenever you want. I don't know exactly which one I'll do yet Thursday night, but I'm going to write I'll probably do more calming. So maybe I'll do a core restore. I did mean to add rats. I meant to add one more line here. And then down here, we're going to do, by Friday night, I'm okay. I'm I don't need to do the extra walking. So we're going to focus on the last 3, which is journal, read, 9 o'clock, no phone. Perfect. Okay. That part always takes a while because you have to make sure that you are looking at what you have going on that day, knowing what works for you, what doesn't. So that always takes the biggest chunk of my time, is adding in the different goals, making sure that we are scheduling them in. I do find I'm more consistent when I do that. The next thing, because this is a winter wonderland theme, I do want to make sure we have a lot of those elements. So I wanted to show you the next thing I'm going to draw, which is, let me take a look. I'm torn. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do similar to this over here. I should probably add some of my to-dos first. I like to do that there. And then I always like to have my priority list. I started calling it priorities last week, I think was the first week, because I realized I'd been calling them to-dos, but I really utilize them as my priority list for that week ahead. And they're only work tasks. So let me go ahead and I want this one to look. We're going to keep this one pretty simple. And I'm going to draw and I like to leave a little bit of space, so if I do want to add one more priority later in the afternoon, I can. But just like that. Then what we're going to do is now we'll add in that little doodle. And I might start with pencil because I haven't drawn something like this in a while. And I like to have that confidence, you know? So I'm just going to put this down so I can hold the planner. Okay, let's do this. You added your favorite. Oh, what is it? Is it the only darkness in the light? Only in the darkness can you see the light? I know that's like a classic. I can't remember if that's still in our planner. I think at one point we had it. Do any of you guys ski or snowboard? Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Yes. Oh, such a good one. So good. And then we're going to change. Let's do it. Let's see here. I'm going to have this go, I think, over here. Is that straight? I don't think so, but I have the hardest time with straight lines. Okay. You can, wow, you can do both. Wait, that's so cool. When's the last time you've done it? Oh, wait, Cindy, that's amazing. I like that you have a quote that's carried you through. I think that's so important. That's way too thick. I'm like struggling with this one. Oh my gosh, yes. I think we had this talk. I can't believe water skiing so hard. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Hey, lady. Oh, and you'll always have that to connect you. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna like kind of do the outline for these ones. And then I can like fine tune them when I go over it, but I also am excited to add in some of our winter stickers. Oh, thank you. Let's see, and this will go here. And then I'm going to do one snowboard. I'm not going to add in the second set of skis. I know that the one that I showed you had that, but I don't feel that's needed for this. Hey. Hey, Tammy. Yay, I'm so happy to hear that. I'll also upload this to the tube later on, so if you ever want to go back, because I know it can be hard to kind of multitask, you can always go back and watch just to see what I'm talking about. Let's see. So the reason I have this ski lift is I like to have a theme each week, and this week it is Winter Wonderland. But I wanted to have a way to symbolize that I was doing a fitness activity. So the ski lift is my version of color coding for fitness. And then before I outline the wooden portion of this, I am going to do the skis. Oh, thanks. Yes, and guys, any questions? That's what I'm here for. If anything's unclear, just let me know. I don't mind repeating myself. Right now, I'm just adding in a little doodle because I have some space to work with. And so this will be a ski pole. That's a really thick ski pole, but that's okay. Again, it's not perfection. So these don't have blank pages. These have note pages in the back. So there's note pages in the back, but there's no blank pages. this we're going to go. Happy Monday, Lady D. How are you? You staying warm? Then let me just go ahead and color these in. Have a great day, Cindy. I can't wait to see your Harry Potter theme. Ah, 13 inches. I would say we're at about that too. That's insane. So much snow. Oh my gosh, wait, it's 13 degrees. I'm so sorry, I read that wrong. Yes, it's like, I think it's that same one here. If not a little colder. I haven't checked in a little bit. Oh, yes. So the way that all of our planners are set up is that they have accountability pages every month that we'll be setting up Friday. Is that when we did it? Yep, Friday. So we'll set up our February trackers, which will include word of the month, books, fitness, water, daily routine, mood, budgeting, and favorite moments. Then you'll have your accountability trackers, which will give you gratitude, inspirational words, people to contact, places to visit, important tasks, plus goal breakdown. And then the weeklies, which is what we are currently setting up with morning, afternoon, evening boxes, quotes, affirmations, to-do list, work reminders, personal reminders, and meal planning. Absolutely. And then that was a little bigger than I wanted, but that's okay. It works. Then what I'm going to do is erase these pencil marks. And try to line it up with the glove because I already did outline it. And then don't go over anything that you've drawn. You just want to kind of go under it. And then I'm going to draw the top one right here. Again, where that glove is. In between the skis and these poles and like that. And we're just going to round them. I'm not going to make it perfect. Then just while we have this out, I'm going to go ahead and add in the sides. So those are going to be also little wooden boards. That'll just be straight on the sides. And on the top, I'm going to have it be a little snowy. So just like that. That one, it's easier if you're looking at it. It's harder to talk about it. But it'll be like a little rounded snow cap. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. Just like this. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the little wood markings just so it does look a little more realistic. Like that. like the grains. And like that. Nothing too perfect. This is really just to give it a little extra something so it doesn't just look like, you know. Great. Then we can go in and add the rest of the ski designs and the snowboard. And then I'm going to also, perfect. And then on the mittens, I like the little hearts on them. I think that's so cute. The snowboard, we're going to have this top part. I also wanted that on the skis, actually. We're just going to make the skis pretty simple. So we're going to make them one color there and there with coloring in that line a different color. We'll make the top here one color. We're going to draw the feet pads right like this. So both at an angle. And then we get to color it in, which is always the best part. So I'm going to make this be pink and blues. And I'm starting with the snowboard. So we're going to make this one the cyan mild liner. Yay, I can't wait to see it, Spooky. Bye, Shonda. Have a great day. Try to stay warm, you guys. And I'm also going to make the skis have that blue too. Then I'm going to do a lighter blue right here. I thought that would be a little lighter than it is, but that is A-okay. Thank you. I'm so happy you like it. Perfect. And then I did want it on the wood texture. We're just going to lightly outline those markings and the snow. Perfect. Just like that. And I actually wanted to add one more thing to this looking at it. And we're going to add to the side here just another little line. Not perfectly straight. Same with the bottom here. And then just like that. Just to give it a little 3D-ish. I would have probably done it a little differently had I thought about that ahead of time, but I didn't. And I'm not too upset about it. Then I'm going to color in the mittens, and these, actually first, let me color in the skis. I want these to be a pretty pink. I want these to pop. So for this one, we're grabbing the Fuchsia Zebra Mild Liner. I wanted it to be a little more of that retro look. I think it's so cute for a planner. And then we're going to color in the hearts these as well. Taking a darker gray, I'm just going to color in these parts of your snowboard and my skis as well. The skis, you might want to go with a lighter one if you did the black over it, because it's a little harder to see now that I look at it. But no biggie. Then for the ski poles, we're going to make them match the skis. So I'm going to do the top in that fuchsia as well. And we're going to make the gloves be that lighter blue that we were using. And the, I don't know what you call that of a glove. Like this portion right here, the top part with that pink. So it has a little contrast. Wait, I love this. This is so cute. Okay. Then I'm going to do with the pastel soda blue, I'm just going to draw some little clouds here. And I'm not going to go over these because sometimes if I outline the clouds, it really limits my space for writing. So I could still write over the clouds. Wait, that's so cute. I love it. I also want to add in our meals for the week. So I'm going to do that next, grabbing a different bluish teal mild liner. which I'm realizing I actually did here for the reminders. So changing course, let me grab Wordle with the darker blue for our meals. And then perfect. Then we're going to take a step back and see, okay, well, did we miss adding anything in? And if the answer is yes, we'll go ahead and do that now, as well as adding in any projects that we're working on. And that will really wrap up this week's Winter Wonderland theme. Oh, I'm going to add in a couple stickers, actually. That's really what I wanted to do next. I had them out. There they are. How is everyone feeling with their planner spread? I'm going to add in, this is so perfect. Baby, it's cold outside. And we're going to do that down here, actually. Oh my gosh, I have to add in that the Patriots won the championship. So football, duh. How could I forget the most important part? Going to the Super Bowl. How do I want this one to look? Okay. Wait, this would be cute. A little end zone. Yay. Okay, everyone's loving their spread. Angela. Yep. Oh my gosh, I forgot. How are we feeling, Angela? I'm sure pretty sad. I won't rub it in. Okay, technically, I think it's actually the week after. I might have messed up on there, but that's okay. We're just going to keep it. Whatever. I did mess that up. I'll cover it up with a sticker probably. Let's face it. Disappointed, yes. And honestly, it's not like it was that great of a game. It was pretty bad. It was just whoever scored, I feel like, the most before the snow. Like, it wasn't any indicator of the better team, in my opinion. It was insane. You would think that the game was in 2 different days. Like, when you look at the highlights, you're like, what? I don't really have too many projects. Let's add in the snow, though. Like, I love this little face. He's so cute. Okay. Let's see. And you guys, I think that that is going to wrap up our weekly spread. This was such a fun theme. I'm so glad we did this. I really liked the Winter Wonderland. And that is it for today's plan with me, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for another amazing Plan with Me Winter Wonderland edition. And I will see you all again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern right here on TikTok Live for a weekly journal with me. Thank you all for tuning in and keep navigating each day with purpose. Bye, everyone. You too, Spooky. Happy birthday.